Okay, guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Now, guys, listen. I'm gonna talk about something that is going on with a lot of men. Okay, a lot of men today. I've realized that people we don't talk about men problems, and this is some of the men problems that we are facing today. I'm a man. I know what the problem is. Trust me, I know. Okay, this is one of the problems. Okay, we men have become so thirsty. Okay, it's become so thirsty that we have forgotten about our manly ways. We have literally turned our thirst to women. Okay, I am seeing a lot of relationships are breaking apart, shattering apart. Okay, now men, this is for us. Okay, this is funny. Okay, it is hilarious because I feel as if we've lost our ways. Okay, all that stuff that we're supposed to be doing for women, it's I've actually realized that most men have taken that chapter out of their lives and have applied into a different thing. Now, all this being said, I feel like the world has changed us way too much. We have changed in ways that is oh my god, I don't even know how to say it. Like, guys, man, come on. What happened to us being gentlemen? What happened to us being gentlemen? What happened to us being the men that a real lady will deserve? Okay, seriously, I've been around, I've traveled, I've seen things. I've seen men that working for some of the most highest levels of life, making plenty of money, making plenty of dollar, and they can afford all the suits. They dress up with the suits or the things that I wish I could wear. They're living in the most highest life, okay? And my God, they have mentally been derailed by drugs. They're doing so much drugs, so much like cocaine is taking over them. Okay, all these rich men we see living the high life out there, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of cocaine. Now, if I'm gonna bring an example to anything, I'm gonna bring an example to the men that are living the highest life and the richest men. Okay, the richest men up there right now, from what I've seen, from even from the movies, even from real life, I've seen them behaving in ways that some of the lowest people like me don't even behave that way, and then because of the money that they have is covering up for them, and people like me who are in the lower ranking, we seem to be like, because of our money we have nothing. The women rather put up with a rich man who has a lot of money and does cocaine and lives a luxury lifestyle than live with a guy like me and be in love with a guy like me who is in the lowest ranking. But at the same time, I am more modest than the person who has more money. I am more humble than the person who has more money. I'm not saying that all people are like that, but from my experience, from what I've seen, I they're just the way my life has crumbled like cookies around me. And I think if I wanted to put an example, I'll bring an example that way. Now, if I'm looking back into my lower ranking, it's getting even worse. Okay, there's a lot of people stealing loves here, people stealing people's hearts, people stealing souls, people are taking away, draining their energy. People are destroying. I feel as if as men, we need to take our responsibilities, get up and stand up on our 2 feet and start making things right. I don't agree with this new generation men like style. Like, you're not supposed to be a sex transit. You're not supposed to be going around having sex with different women every day. Trust me, as you get older, you'll start to realize, you start to see, you start to feel these things will start to go away. Right now, you might be in a phase, but it will self-destruct and you will find yourself without friends, without real bodies, without trust, and then you start reevaluating your life. You don't want to wait until that time. You might lose a lot of valuable friends during this transaction because you're just growing up and you're making all these mistakes. Try not to make too many mistakes. As a young man growing up, try not to make too many mistakes because that will lead to a problem. Okay, believe it or not, life is as it seems, but not as it seems like it is. You have to be careful what you do growing up as a man. I feel like the new generation needs to grow up and hear this. You guys, the new generation, okay, y'all need to wake up, and y'all need to, like, I don't think, look, marriage, having a wife, you know, having a family. That's what you need to be thinking about. Having a great job, okay? Being in a family orientated situation, just being loved and loving other people, doing the right things. That's what you need to do. Okay, go ahead, be evil, be bad, do all the bullshit. I completely disagree to agree. Go ahead, do it, okay? But trust me, after you're done, after you're finished, after all that bullshit you've done, after all that nonsense you've done, guess what? Your brain and your eyes and your heart, your spirit and your soul. Guess what? Did you know that as a human being, you have what's called a recording device in your head? Your eyes is the window to your soul. Do you know what that means? Your eyes is taking pictures of everything you're doing, everywhere you're going, every place who you're talking to, the voice you heard. Your ear has a recording. Your ear records voices. So when you wake up one day and you hear someone's voice, why do you think people say, "Oh, I've heard that voice before"? Do you know what that means? It means your ears heard it. The recording device inside of your head and recorded that sound. It kept it in your head as a reminder. Your eyes recorded a picture of the person. Now, if it wasn't blurry, I don't know what the hell you were doing. If you were on drugs, then maybe it would disturb that vision and you won't be able to remember properly. That's why we sit there trying to think, oh, what the fuck happened? Because obviously we were not in the right place, right mind, or we were not fully attentive to the situation. So we were unable to record the situation. Believe me, you're recording without even knowing it. You might be walking around doing all this stuff, but you don't know that your brain is recording everything you're doing. Why do you think people have flashbacks? Why do you think people have suicidal thoughts? People have suicidal thoughts because of the memories of all the things that they've been through. It depends. If you have good memories, your mind will reflect, and then you will realize how many bad things you've done in your life. The more bad you've done in your life, it's all inside of your head. 666, the mark of the beast, is inside the head. It's not a picture, it's not a drawing. It's not like a drawing on your forehead, it's inside your head. The more bad you're gonna do in your life, it's gonna record inside of your head. So every time you sit back and you try to think of a good memory, the first memories that come is the bad ones. And that's when, if you don't have even 5, 6, 7 good memories in your head, and trust me, you will most likely commit suicide, because there's nothing good in your life. You've done nothing good with your life. You've not helped anybody. You've not prayed to God or anything. You've not done anything nice, anything kind. You've not done nothing good. Trust me, it's all gonna come replaying back in your head. By the time you get to the first good one, you already attempt to commit suicide. Third one, you already maybe on the floor. By the time all these have to flash and finish, yeah, believe what I'm saying right here. This life we're living in, it's all inside our head. It's all in our head. Our head records it. Our head replays it. We replay things in our head. And you know, some people, you see them on the street talking to themselves. Some people, that's how they deal with it. They talk to it. Talk to whatever that feeling is. Talk to it, talk to it, talk to it. You know, because sometimes these feelings turn into evil. You understand? These thoughts. So try to have as many good things in your life. Because if you don't, it's going to be trouble. Understand this. Understand this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.